Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the Truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh, man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Oh, man, today we have a cool build we're going to do outside in our Corrupted Nether area. We're going to go skating up there in just a second, but I had an idea I wanted to share with you. I have an idea, but also a thing. I just got back from a big old mining trip. I was out looking for diamonds because I'm getting a little bit poor. We only have 28 diamond blocks to our name, and we have more than that from when it comes to like the diamond tree diamonds, but we're a little bit poor. So I had to do a little bit of mining. So I ended up with 38 diamond ore. I'm going to take 3 of those diamond ores and set those aside just in case we end up with a wandering trader that we can get some diamond ore mini blocks from. We'll just save those aside. That means we have 35 diamond ore that we're going to bust up with a fortune pick here in just a minute and see how many diamonds we get to add to our stack. That's going to be amazing. But more importantly than that, when we were out strip mining, way out in it was like 6,000 by 10,000, way out in the middle of nowhere in the area of the server that gets pruned whenever Foxy gets around to it, I found myself a zombie spawner, and we got the cat music disc plus, more importantly for today's work, a couple horse armors. So we're going to try to get some horses because today we are going to build our Corrupted Nether stable up there on the surface. We're going to start this little Corrupted Village build that we've got. Now in the last episode that we did, we built our little farm cottage. So remember, we're going to have like this almost like a good and evil side of the base. Something like that. So over there, on this side, over there, we're going to have a nice little farmstead with cool farm buildings and maybe whatever else over there. But it's going to be all nice and pristine. And then on this side, we're going to have corrupted, tore up, netherfied areas. And we're going to build our stable over on this side today. That's what we're going to work on. So it was what's the word? Fortuitous that we found some horse armor and some other pieces parts. Yeah, that's all. I was really just looking for diamonds, so I wasn't really trying to collect any other materials. I mean, we passed a bunch of redstone, a bunch of iron, a bunch of coal. All we were doing was sort of grinding straight through looking for diamonds, and we ended up finding a good many. So let's first of all bust these up and see what we end up with as far as cash money. I'm hoping to get 10 diamond blocks. That'd be 90 diamonds. Oh, we probably won't get that many, but that would be nice. Listen, I wouldn't need to go mining across the world and go to the farthest reaches of the server and go down deep and brave underwater caves and all this kind of crazy stuff if people weren't constantly stealing all my diamonds and making it during my live streams and make me throw them into lava. Man, we just fell off that. Oh, okay. Dang it. I hate that dumb game. Do I have any other blocks in my inventory? We've got some stone we'll have to pillar up with. Okay. I'm trying to use this pick right here. Let's not fall this time. It's kind of embarrassing. We're trying to be super cool and graceful, and then we fall off our stack of diamonds. Oh, man. We're getting robbed around here. I'm having some lag on the server tonight. My ping is unusually high. I really don't have a good answer as why that is. It just is. Please don't fall again, game. But yeah, it's like 100 milliseconds higher than it normally is, which isn't usually that big of a deal, but you guys can feel it whenever I'm trying to record videos. It's almost making play it's very hard to play in these conditions. All right, let's see what we end up with diamond wise. Not very many. Well, I guess that's almost double. 35 diamonds, 70 would have been 2 per. Yeah, we did okay for ourselves. What's that going to be? Like 9 diamond blocks? I'll take it all day long. We're back in the green or the red or whatever, the black. Whatever it is, the color that means that we're doing better. 37 diamond blocks. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about that. I need to go spend some more time mining. That's for sure. Okay, let's go up top side here. And take a look at the area we're going to use for our sort of corrupted nether village. And I think it's going to be up across the way there. I guess we could just run up there. We don't have to fly everywhere we go. We have to eat something, though. So let's do that quick. And now, let's head up here. Let's try not to step on it. We have to do a little bit of corruptifying up here, which is fine, because we knew we were going to have to do that anyway. So this is the area. So we have to spread the corruption all the way. Oh, hello, dogs. We need to spread the corruption all along through there in this little, like, valley. And then somewhere, maybe back against that wall, I guess, is where it'll end up being. We're going to put in our corrupted horse stable. So the first thing we have to do, obviously... What is that over there laying on the ground? Is that just a dog looking? It looks like eyes. Oh, it's a dog. Crazy thing. We have to put down all the corruption stuff first. So that's the first thing we've got to do in this episode. So it's time for me to go off camera and start grinding away, put on some music on my headphones, and cover this whole area with corruption. Maybe even run some up along the edge of the thing. Let's walk over here real quick before we do that and just take a look and see what's happening over here. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, that could maybe go away. Like, all of that could maybe go... Why didn't I take that down the first time? I don't know. But anyway, I'm just jibber-jabbering to myself now. I know what we need to do. You guys know what we need to do. So now it's just a matter of getting to work. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so after several shulker boxes, probably like 3 of netherack, we finally have ourselves an area down in this little valley. I also got probably that much dirt out of this build as well, which is going to be handy because we're going to need it for other stuff around here, like specifically across the way for one of our live stream projects. But that being said, we have a landscape now. We probably will have a little bit of netherack in my inventory. I may fill in up through there just to sort of round that off, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got so far. Now we just have to go through and do all of the other work that's required to turn this into this kind of corrupted area that we've got over there. So we got to go get lots of different blocks from the nether. Hopefully I have most of those. I'm a little worried about a couple odds and ends, but maybe I can beg, borrow, and steal. Not steal, maybe borrow or use somebody else's that's on the server. Maybe I can use some of their blocks, specifically magma blocks. I may have to go dig my own, which is not the end of the world. We can certainly do that if we need to. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with what we've got so far. It looks pretty awesome. Now we just need to convert the whole thing. We need to change it from this into what all that stuff over there. So that's what I'm going to work on next. But before I do that, I just wanted to talk about where the stable is actually going to go. It's going to go here in this little spot. We may have to clear a little bit of that out, but I think we're going to try to build the stable sort of nestled in that little raised area right there with a cool little path coming down, wide enough that we can ride our horses. And now we're not just going to be using any kind of horses. We're going to use the horses that are over there tied up at the base of the Leap of Faith Tower. We can fly over there real quick like. We're going to use skeletal horses. I mean, those make sense. If we're having sort of like a nethery kind of build. Yeah, those are the ones for sure. So let's take one more quick flight over here, just so you guys can see it before it's been corruptified. So this is what it's going to look like here in a little bit. We're going to apply all of those textures to this just blank sort of canvas of netherack that we have over here. Oh yeah, man, it's going to be awesome. So let me get to work, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so after a while of terraforming and messing around and sort of worrying with it a little bit, I think we've got an area that looks pretty similar to the rest of the sort of corrupted area. I don't love it, but I think it's my brain playing tricks on me because I think we haven't done like a big flat area, and I think it's okay because eventually we're going to come back through here and build a bunch of little houses, this little village concept that we're going to do, put some roads in, and maybe do some various elevations and things like that. So I think it's going to be okay. I think it's just my brain telling me, hey, this looks weird because it's flat. Because if we fly over here like so, go up in the air. We've got lots of vegetation. We've got the same 100% same block palette. It's not like we've changed anything. it just looks weird, I think, because it's flat. So that's okay. But don't worry, we're going to get it all squared away. All right, so this over here is where we're going to build our stable for our skeletal horses that we were able to collect. So I think we just need, I know we just terraformed this, but we're just going to dig a little bit out of here. Get a little bit of block lag. Can I switch? Here, I'm going to put, I'd rather have you guys. I definitely need to get that stuff picked up. What can I get rid of? How about we get rid of that? There we go. Okay. And we'll just dig out some of this right here. I just sort of need a flat space. I don't know why this fox is still around. He's been around for a while. He's got dirt in his mouth. He loves it. So we're going to try to keep him if we can. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is with those little foxes. If we, like, keep him, we have to keep him in a hole or what we do with him. But if we can find a spot for him, maybe in the basement, or we'll just leave him in this hole for now, and maybe come back later and figure out how we're going to deal with him. I do just want to dig out a little bit more, though. Let me get my shovel, and we'll cut this back just a little bit, because I want to have it sort of nestled in here. And I'm okay with, like, vertical sides. We could always figure that out after we get the actual thing built. So let's figure out how we want to place this. I think right here, maybe this is like a good, this is going to be back far enough. Let's take all of this out. Now, we only have 5 skeletal horses, and I don't know if I'm going to get any more, but I'd sort of like to make stable space for up to 8, I think. 8 is probably a good number. We'll have like 4 on one side and maybe 4 on the other. And the stable design, it's going to have sort of like a peaked roof, and then like this... whatever. You'll see it in just a second. I just want to get the area cleared out here where we're going to put it. I think that's probably good enough. I don't know how much room. We need 3 blocks per stable area, so let's just get this all dug down. We'll get this block out of here. Do we want to go back one more? We can. Let me tell you what, I've been reading, listen, I used to be, back in the day, like a big reader. Like, I would read, like, every day, and every night, and even when I was young, I would, like, fall asleep at night with books in my hand, you know, be up half the night reading instead of getting ready for school, or whatever that might be, and I was just a big fan of that, and I'm a big proponent of reading, but as I think a lot of times adults end up doing, for whatever reason, we just kind of stop reading. It's not that we don't enjoy it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it was just me that has done that, and normal people don't. If you do, I guess you leave a comment in the comment section down below. But in any case, I have been rereading for probably the second, or probably third time, the Percy Jackson books, and man, they're really good. They're really fast reads, and they're enjoyable. I mean, I know they're technically like young adult books or whatever, but still. I like them. I've been reading them. So I'm almost done. I just started the other day. Monday? Sunday? Something like that. And I'm almost done with the first 5. I've been sort of power reading them, which is something that you end up doing if you really get into like a series or you're starting to have a good time reading it. Okay, so this is the area where we're going to build our stables, I think. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time and clear out a couple more of these blocks. I think I might have to go this way a little bit further because I want to have enough stable room for 8 horses. So if I do like this, and we want to figure like a 1, 2, like that, like a 3 block area for each horse. 1, 2, 3, like that. 1, 2, 3, like that. All right, so that gives me like 3 bays, right? 1, 2, 3. I want to have a total of 8. So I think what I'm going to have to do, plus an entrance. Yeah, we got to figure out how to get into this thing as well, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. And not just in, but also back out, right? Okay, so let me just do a little bit of digging. We'll figure out how we're going to build this thing. We may have to make it face like this way. Yeah, I think that's probably doable. Like we could, oh, we might be okay then. So if this could be, like, say this is the back wall. 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2, 3, there. It feels like that's really big for a horse, but it's only going to be like too wide. All right, so we might have to actually extend this thing. 1, 2, 3. like that, and then we could have the same thing over here within an area in the middle that we could leave and steps down. Okay, so let's plan on that. Let me just do a little bit of cleanup work. I'll bring you back. I'll start a little bit of the design of the stable, and we'll look at it together. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've got the basic outline. I think instead of doing 8 stable bays, we're going to do 6, but they're going to be 3x3. So, 3x3 squares. So I'm betting if I really need to, I could probably get more than one horse in there, I think. I believe. Alright, but here's how we're going to do it. So I've got... This is going to be sort of like step down. This is still going to be 3 high. I think we're going to be alright. This is going to be the back edge. I do need to connect these guys, though, in lines 1, 2, 3, like these. One, is that right? No, like that. So these are going to be the actual stable. We're going to put gates in there so the horses can get in and out, or we can get in and out on them, I think. Someone told me that skeletal horses can ride underwater. Oh man, I think we'll sneak over to Tistom's base. It's across the ocean over there that way, but that'd be kind of fun to, like, I mean, not to do anything mean, just to go riding over there. Hello, little fox. Hello, little guy. What are you doing? Are you coming to visit? Please don't get in the fire. Oh my goodness, it's a nightmare having these foxes around. Okay, let's go here. Like that. That's gonna be there, and then yeah, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then one more down there. Once we figure out how we're gonna get those guys out of there, so that's gonna be sort of like the basic layout. So these are gonna be the stable areas. I do have some nether brick walls. I don't have very many, but I think we're gonna like put some of these in like so, and then these are going to be dividers. So this is going to be one little stable area. I need some of the other fences, not the I need, I guess, fences. I think I have some down there, but let's get an idea of what we're going to do for the roof. We're trying to keep this very, very like nether brick focused. That wasn't a very good jump. Actually, that wasn't a jump at all. Let's try that again. Maybe with more jumping. There we go. So we're trying to keep this very, like, nether fortress-y, right? So we've got lots of red, bright red, and we're going to bring some of this, like, deeper red in for sure. Okay, so let's go, like... Let's get a little bit of this so we can use it as, like, a extra block. So we'll go up like that, and then we'll go up again. And then the center, right? Which, nope, not like that. The center is going to be like that, okay? Then we're going to start putting in stairs, and I've got 2 colors. I've got red, and I've got the regular sort of traditional nether brick. And I think what we're going to do is every so often we're going to swap in some of these red ones just to give us a little different look. That's going to be slabs across the top there, I think. So, for instance, if we go like 2 or 3 of these, and then we can put in some of these to extend past, like this, and then maybe we have a regular one here. Let's take this one back out. Maybe this one could be red. Yeah. Okay. And then maybe we go like this, and then this one could be red. Just so we have like a little different something on the top. And we're going to do the same thing here. I've got some of these guys, some regular nether brick slabs. These are going to be like the peak of the roof, and then we can do the same thing. Same idea here is we'll put in a couple of these guys every once in a while, just to give us a little bit something different. Okay, and then these here, these are going to be a little bit different. So this row right here is going to be, those are not right, it's going to be this row here is going to be those. Then we're going to have a row of stairs here, and then I want like these, like that, and then a row of stairs, and then one more on this back edge like so. All right, let's actually do the same roof line over here, and then we can step away a little bit and take a look at it, and then I'll get to work building the things. Okay, so these are going to be stairs here, of course. Yes, this is going to be a slab like that. This will be a stair. This will be a slab. This will be a stair, and then finally a slab off the edge. So let me make sure that this actually goes down a notch like that. Yeah. Want the same thing to happen over here. Let's make sure that that is happening. Yeah. that's happening, I think. No, it's not. All right, so let's take this off, and then we want to bring it down like that. Okay, let's go take a look at our roof line. It's supposed to sort of have like a sharper peak in the center and then a more gradual decline on the edge. Yeah. I think that's perfect. We may end up taking a couple of those blocks off. We're going to extend out the front a little bit, but that's essentially going to be the line of our stable. I don't like that. I don't like those pieces. I think we'll probably get some stairs in there. We'll extend it past, then we'll get some stairs in there to give it sort of more of a little bit of rounded look there. But that's going to be the stable, and then we're going to have a path that runs here. We could go in, and we can get on our horses if we want to inside, and it's going to be awesome. So let me get to work on this. I'll bring you back on the other side. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so after messing around with this for a little while, I think we have a half-decent looking stable. It certainly gives us that 100% nether vibe. I've got some of the soul fire burning out here in some big old braziers. We've got the same sort of idea that we had over there. So we've got like a walkway that's got like, I don't know, like an edge on it. I've did some red concrete in the center, which looks pretty good, I think, and then some black concrete. And then this is black glazed terracotta, and instead of trying to make a pattern, I just kind of spammed them in there any way that I wanted to. And I like the fact that it's kind of chaotic and not like, so there's like, you can start to pick up some patterns, like, oh, this looks like a pattern maybe. But in reality, it's just blocks spammed in there, and I think that's okay. I do need to make a couple more fence gates. I didn't have any more sticks. I have a couple more crimson planks, so we could probably get that done. I had forgotten that our horses do not need saddles, I guess. We have to open more gates, I guess, to get him out of here. But he works pretty good. We can ride him around if we want to. Yeah. We can ride him back up here. Don't walk over that crazy guy. And we could go in here like so and jump off. And then we can close him up. There we go. So I think I'm happy. I love the way that this is starting out. I can't wait to add more buildings. I have to be a little careful because we sort of want to work this whole good and evil kind of area at our base. So this is certainly one for the evil side. I think we're going to have to trim all of that down. I think so, and make that more vertical right there. I like the way that it's tucked in there, but at the same time, I don't know if I like that side right there. So we'll figure that out. One of the downsides, I think, of using nether brick for your builds is you kind of lose some of the detail. But that's okay. I mean, I'm down with that. It's part of the way it's supposed to be. Corruption, dark, evil kind of looking thing. But I think next time we're going to be back over on the good side. We'll be over there working on some farm related stuff, but I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on so far today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool, don't be a fool, and from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series where we fired ourselves up a corrupted horse stable, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye everybody.